What a beautiful morning. Yeah, Tuesday morning. Is it the 7th of February? A couple of deer there. Got 3 more in distance as well. Got a lot of deer on this farm, but we have got lads come on tonight, bloody poaching. But they're a bit hemmed in. There's only one route in, and I think they know that. And you know, they could get out, but they'd really have to search hard. And I think it keeps them off. You know, they could get trapped by us or trapped by the bobbies sort of thing. But saying that, I don't know whether I'd go chasing them now. I mean, I'm bloody 50-year-old. My fighting days are over. But it's a rum job where you can't protect your own land, you know, by threatening with a gun or... Well, not threatening with a gun, but I don't know, standing up for yourself. I don't know whether these tales are true, but someone told me that, say, our workshop, someone went in through the roof to pinch his stuff, fell through the roof, proclaiming, because they want a fragile roof thing. Hey, what's all that about? I mean, you know, it's crazy. And I've heard another story where a dog bit, like she would bite someone. She would, she's got a terrible, she looks as soft as shit there, but she's got a terrible streak. Yeah, we don't trust her with grandkids. Yeah, she's just an antisocial. Unless it's us lot, she's just don't want to know. And anybody, if you ever come to our yard and bring a terrier out like that, just don't let it out, because she'd kill it just like that. But yeah, dogs bite people and they get you know, they get claimed against. It's a bloody guard dog. It's there to keep people off, you know. But I don't know. The world's gone crazy, hasn't it? Unheard of for time of year, really. Usually on here it's as wet, you'd be just 2 great spinning wheelings, but it's as dry as snuff, really. We're just putting this hydrant on. It's a 100mm hydrant, and now this is our beck, what we irrigate out, and we're going down to where lad's growing his veg, so just to sort of save laying alloy pipes out. Tin Towers this, it's on borrow from a good pal of mine. He used to use it like an umbilical for blood. It worked well actually, but it wasn't the type of pipe what you could kink too much. It used to... Oh no, where's that? Is there a hole in that? Oh dear. Look, see, it's still got some bloody blood in it. Ooh, don't want that on me. What? Carry on, driver. Yeah, it's letting a bit out.
Well, I was looking at it every time it was at the top and now it's coming out.
It wouldn't surprise me if there's some frost damage, because it's been sat in nettles for a long while. Oh god. Oh dear. This is direct drilled wheat. And it didn't get drilled very well. Bloody hell, it looks really good. Just into coriander stubble. We didn't do nothing with it, we just direct drilled it. In fact, this last few weeks stuff's grown, really has grown. Everything's starting to sort of tiller out a bit, and there's a bit of new growth. So yeah, all in all, we're quite pleased with what we've got going on with our winter crops. So I've heard tell that people are drilling spring corn, but I don't know. On our land, I think it's just a little bit early. I think we'd suffer terrible with crows, you know, because it'd be very steady coming out. What do you say, Oliver?
The difference between crop.
What?
Where he had his crop.
Who?
Alan. So they split it.
Oh,
well, that was... Oh, what?
We're not looking at our job. What's this noise? Oh my god, I think we'll have to bring a bit of compost to soak up.
Oh yeah.
Made a mess. Luckily we're nowhere near a water course, or any drains, but yeah, we'll get this blood slurry. from abattoirs. I mean, yeah, we're all guilty of making this waste, you know, buying our meat products, but the blood has to go somewhere. They aren't allowed to sling it in the sea or put it down drain route, so we get it and we register land with the Environment Agency, do a lot of soil testing and one thing or another, and then we spread it on. It's very, very good for maize, fodder beet. We do put it on for spring barley, inject it, but it can be a little bit potent, and we have to be very, very careful we don't get it too strong and crops go down. Taking advantage of these still dry conditions. We're a bit vulnerable in this field because at the other end, just across the edge, is our neighbour's barley, and wind's just in the right direction at the moment, so we're just whether wicks, I don't know. I've loaded up and my dad sort of chucked a spanner in works. He reckons this early in February that the wicks, them grass weeds, I won't kill, I won't go into roots. They aren't alive enough, but I think there's a bit of greenery to them. I think we'll kill them. But, and plus, Jake wants to be on with injecting this bit for blood. You know, he wants to be injecting his slurry. Yeah, we've got new jets in, all cleaned out. New pump ordered, we're getting a new pump on it. Yeah, my mate's on my right deal, so I won't be a fool. What we're gonna, there's nothing wrong with this pump, it's just getting a bit tired and weak. And yeah, I just thought, well, if she's gonna let me down, it's got rebuilt once. She's gonna let me down, so I'll take advantage of putting a new pump on before we get busy. You will probably think, why are you spending £1,500 on a spray what's out at Ice Age? But it just does exactly what I want it to do, and it does it well and all, so I can't see why I want to change something what's perfect for my job. Shouldn't do that, shouldn't fold up on the motor, should we? But it's gone well, that field actually. It's a fair bit of greenery. I think he'll kill it, I really do. It's 5 o'clock and it's still daylight. It's lovely, isn't it? You can do something, feel it's real nice bright weather we're having and nice and dry. I usually hate January and February, but it's just makes you feel a bit better in yourself, good for your mental health. We've had some quite hard weather, as in frost down to minus sort of 6 and 7. Well, I think that we had a -9 one night, and it did knock a lot of our winter barley, what was very forward, but it's starting to take on a bit of colour and stuff's starting to grow. Our thinner crops, some of our thinner wheat crops, it's just starting to sort of tiller, and you know, there's less soil showing all the time. You know, it's looking more like a thick crop than a thin poor crop, so whether it'll last, I don't know. We're talking about putting a bit of urea on our rape tomorrow. Just needs a bit of a kick, you know, to get away from pigeons and, you know, be slow acting at this. It'll take 10 days to activate, I would have said. So whether I do some of them backwards weeds, I don't know. I want to have a serious talk with Andy, our agronomist, tomorrow. Got this urea delivered today. Right money and all. It's freight prices are off in the right direction, and I just thought, well, that'll finish me off. I've got 4 load bought, and that'll just sort of finish me off. So I'm happy now. I've got it. But yeah, it's very bulky stuff. I didn't realise we've never used it before. We always use 34.5 Origin or Nitrum or whatever, or Polish or Lithon and all. We've used that in the last couple of years with it being expensive. But yeah, it's very bulky stuff, and people have warned me it's rum stuff to spread. Actually, you have to have a bit more oomph on your spreader, a bit more disc RPMs. So I think I was fine because it's sort of double spreads, and I think that time I've just told Phil when we do start, do up revs a bit, but yeah. So concrete panels got delivered today because we're doing same with this shed, or only 2 bays. We're doing same there as we have done in here, and then there's a front to go on all this, and a couple of doors. I mean, they aren't very big corn stores, but it's just occasionally we need just space to bung stuff, you know. Just get it under cover and worry about it later on. Going through some straw fast though. Glad my dad bought them 150 bales. These concrete panels. Yeah, they weigh about, I'd say, 1.5 tons a piece. They're 4-footers. Oh, they maybe won't be 1.5 tons, but they're 5-footers. 100 mil thick, you know, very well built. I mean, I'm blowing smoke up Chris's ass, but Marshall Building Products at Ebbston near Scarborough, if you want any panels, yeah, he's good to deal with, like. So yeah, another e-popper here. We've got some to go in a pig shed, some to go down at corn store to reinforce some walls down there, and yeah, all sorts of jobs really. It's just going to them. But I've got some mighty fine pigs. In fact, I'm surprised one at Fieldsman hadn't been in to say we want to load out, because look at the size of that one. It's been baking away a bloody week it now. In fact, I reckon they'd get 2 or 3 loads out. But yeah, we're on with Rat Trap again, because I thought we were on top of it, to be fair, but I noticed the other night, come out to load cattle, and I just thought I'd look down here first, and I saw 2 or 3, so I'm sort of on the rat patrol again. Right, if you like these videos, like and subscribe. A couple of weeks. Bye for now.